Timmy. Timmy. Look at them with their small humps. It's been 3 days and we've just been in this room. But now we're back on the move. Today we actually have another 1300 kilometers to go before we reach Bayan Ulgi, which is the city on the west side of Mongolia that we want to get to. And for the last 2 days we've just been here in this room. It was a good rest stop because I don't think we've had this for a long time now. Even in Ulaanbaatar, where we thought we would get to rest, it was actually very action-packed and busy. So
we haven't stepped out of our room at all. We have woken up in the morning, gone just down to the supermarket, brought food and eaten in the room, watched lots of movies and slept a lot.
the family that runs this guest house owns a restaurant downstairs, so they kept feeding us regularly. We didn't have to leave at all. But we were at the outskirts of the city of Bayankhongor and we got to enjoy this view every single day. And for the last 2 days also it's been raining so much, and today is the first day with a bit lesser rain and a bit more cloud, and maybe there's also sun later in the day. So we figured we should probably make the best of it and start moving towards the west.
We just came down and we were telling bye to the people who run the supermarkets out here, and they gifted us 2 juice bottles. That was like such a nice surprise. I think this one is strawberry and the other one is kiwi. Nice.
That's them. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye.
This was our hotel, and this is the highway.
That's it, we're right there. This is the edge of town. And now we have to look for a vehicle that's driving westward. It is probably way too early though, because it's not even 8. And what we've realized in Mongolia is that people like to wake up and take things a bit slow. So that first one up there, Gobi Altai, that's where we have to go. That's the first big town, first big city after here. 383 kilometers. This is obviously the best part of Mongolia. When you just come outdoors and you stand and you see that it's just endless flat greenery, like so beautiful, and nothing else. A few mountains here and there, a few yurts here and there, and that's it. It's
and
just
lots of people camping.
lots of people camping. Like just outside the city you'll find a lot of people camping, but as you get further out, it's just one ger for probably a few kilometers. And you know what's so crazy? That right there is the airport. That right there is the airstrip of the city. We're staying right behind it. Bactrian camels. They are looking at us. That's so funny. Now made it about a halfway to the town that we planned to get to today. It's around 11 o'clock and 200 kilometers from Bayankhongor. The kind man who brought us just dropped us off at this gas station, and this is a really small town. It's super small. We were coming down the highway into the valley and we could see the whole town just like from 500 meters away. So it's really small. Anyway, now the plan is to find another ride to get further ahead.
We just found this abandoned house, and through the windows we can see that it is full of cashmere wool.
Or at least it would be nice if it was. I think it's just regular wool though. Wanna become millionaires?
Of course.
Mongolia has a bunch of industries that contribute to its richness. So Mongolia is considered to be an upper middle income country. That is why things are quite expensive here. And what you see behind us there, wool, cashmere wool specifically, is one of the big contributors to the locals' wealth. And besides that, there's also a lot of mining that happens in Mongolia. So that's another major contributor to the economy.
Another one is the mutton. They have a lot of goat here and then they export them.
And the last thing obviously is tourism. It's pretty big here during the season. And of course, there's a lot of people who just live a nomadic life, so costs are a bit down. Very interesting country so far. I made it into our family's car. A few minutes. So Shish is sharing her dates. Shish is sharing her dates. And they just gave us this one. It's a sweet bread. This is so fun. We just stopped on the way, and the family that's driving us across, they said there's a monument here on top of a hill out here in the steppe. So we've all come here now to take a little walk up the hill to see what it is. So they've just picked up some pebbles and they're putting it on it. Looks like a flag of Buddhism. Looks like some offerings have been made here of food, and then some animals have come and eaten them. Mostly horses or goat. Other offerings include vodka, some biscuits, some more alcohol, some more biscuits, and goat cheese, and there's an idol. So that is goat, mutton. There's bread. Ah. And this is camel milk but fermented. So this is a real typical ger.
Yeah.
Somebody's ger.
Thank you. Good. Nice. Yeah, it's camel milk.
It's not fermented.
It's not fermented. It's actually sweeter than the cow milk.
Teme.
Okay.
Teme. Ah. It's different. It's a bit strong.
The person who was giving us a ride just went a little off-road and paused at a grassy patch of land, and then in the far we can see so many Bactrian camels all together in one place.
I think this is the home of his friend, and he just stopped here because he wanted to have lunch. He invited us also, but everything is meat or fermented milk, so we just had one portion of fresh camel milk, and now we're just walking up towards the camels themselves. You can hear them in the background, but these are all Bactrian camels. They have 2 humps. They're only found in certain parts of the world, and this spot right here has got, I think, at least 50 or 60 of them right in front of us. The family living in that ger actually raises them here.
So there's so many baby camels.
Yeah, quite a few of them just sitting there. Timmy. Timmy. Look at them with their small humps. Look at the size of them. They're huge. Here's a mama and its baby. So this entire place that we are in looks like an oasis, but it's actually at the very edge of the Gobi Desert. We are somewhere on the northwestern side of the Gobi Desert, and this province is in fact called Gobi Altai. And we found so many of these camels along the way while coming here. It's just been so fascinating. The crazy thing is, this patch that we're walking on, it's so green. It's so lush and green compared to every single inch of land beyond this stretch where it was so brown. I think what happens here is these families move in search of green pastures, and then they set up their gers, and they're here for a while, as long as it takes for their animals to feed and until the grass is all consumed, and then they go on looking for another new spot. So this family living here, I think there's at least 3 different gers that have been set up here, and the elders of the family are the ones who invited us in to have a snack and some milk. It's so fascinating. We would have definitely not experienced this if it wasn't for hitchhiking out on the highway randomly like this today.
Yeah.
It's crazy.